Well, it's been like a week working on the engine, rewiring the engine, and
you see, I cannot even stand still.
it's a bit wavy where we are. So I'm about to start it. It's the first time starting it. I've not tested it at all. Renata whacked me in the head with a crimper, that crimper, big zombie killing crimper. And
it was the waves, not me. I would never hurt, my dear.
So if you want to go there, I suppose we'll be able to see it. Okay.
2 meter okra.
Okay, that works.
Oh, but stop, batteries are on. Is it?
Ready?
Batteries are on.
It's supposed to be. It goes off when it's on.
Oh, okay.
There's supposed to be a big loud buzzing as well now, but it's not.
I hear.
No. No. I don't know. That solenoid will not be.
Engine, the second try. Yeah. Second.
Yeah. Just check. Have a look in the engine room and make sure there's no fire or anything that happens as I start it. So, could you?
Shit! Do it again. Yeah. The switch just blow up probably.
Amaru, buddy, can you say hydrolock?
What?
Exactly.
Hydrolock.
Hydrolock. Do you know what hydrolock is, Amaru? That's what our engine's got.
We don't know yet.
I think I've hydrolocked the engine. The engine will not turn over, and the starter that I changed out I think's not working. So the fuses are breaking every time we try and start the engine. That's because there's too much power trying to get through the starter, but it won't turn over because it's hydrolocked, which is the only explanation I've got right now. I'm gonna have to figure out how to test for hydrolock, I suppose, and then I have to start taking the engine apart. Just woke up. I'm gonna see if I can turn the engine by hand. If I can, it's not hydrolocked. Let's go. She is hydrolocked. Okay, I'm no mechanic, I've got no engineering skills, I've got no qualifications in anything, but I can read Facebook, and we're going to try and clear the hydrolock. The seacock is closed. I've now got to try and crack open the injectors. Yeah, let's just see what we can do, eh? So I'm going to sit there and try and work on them. Probably turn the fuel off. I don't know. No one said anything about turning the fuel off. They said turn the water off. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's cracked off. My worry is that we're gonna get fuel everywhere. So I may have to shout at Renata to try and turn off the fuel. She's super busy with the kids right now, so let's see where we go, how we get on. That was quite stiff to get off. come back when I've got them all off. Okay, I've got the high pressure fuel lines taken off. So they're my injectors. I've just got to take the this bit off, the air filter, just to get better access. Slowly. So I'm starting to get there with the injectors. One was really tough, the middle one, and you can see where the paint's broken. That's because as I was trying to unscrew it, it was bending the pipe. So I had to wedge something between it so that it wouldn't snap, but I don't know if I've done any damage. So okay, the injectors are out. 1 injector, 2 injector, 3 injector. It's time to see if it will turn over. Can't get full rotation. What I don't want to do is break the con rods. Makes me sound very knowledgeable, but I'm not. Okay, I got much further that time. And then it seized again, there. That's going to make some eggs because she's a good girl. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing this backwards and forwards for a while to see if I can get any of the water out. Hopefully I don't need to loosen off any of the top end, and let's see where we'll go from there basically. Okay, I gave it a bit of bastard, and I've got full rotation. Sounds a bit in there, so yeah, I don't know what I have to do now, so I'm going to message some people. I think we're ready to use the starter. Interessante.
Bachelor Tinker.
We are now ready to try and push the water through with the starter motor. So Renata's just gone to switch on the switches. Let's see if any more water can come out.
Again?
Yeah.
It's off break.
Well, the fuses have just blown.
Yeah.
The fuses just blew. And we couldn't even turn it over, so there's a different problem. Which is no good. So we've still got water in the engine, and the fuses are still blowing. Starter goes in there. And this is how you replace it when you've only got one hand. Screw in, push it to point, swivel tiddies off. So that's bit. That one's in. And patience. Because patience is all you need. Socket's there. I'm pushing it up like that. You can see me pushing it up. And then I just twist twisting it around with my fingers. It's got to connect the cables now. So a recap of the engine situation. We couldn't turn it over, we kept on popping fuses. So I tried to turn it over by hand, it wouldn't, meaning it's probably hydrolocked. I removed the injectors, turned it by hand, and lo and behold, liquid was vaporizing out of the cylinder head. Then I decided to stop turning it by hand and try and use a starter, the one that was already on it, as the fuses were popping, and we popped fuses again. So we've taken that starter off, put a new one on that we've bench tested, made sure it works, and now we've only got a 100 amp fuse, whereas we've been popping 150s. So possibly what's happened is starter's gone bad, finding it difficult to turn over the engine, takes longer to turn the engine over, created a hydrolock, and now it's doing that to fuses. You know, that's burnt off. So now Renata's gonna make sure the engine's in neutral. She's gonna turn the power on. Yeah, at least power goes on. And then she's gonna do a quick press of start.
Just one click.
Yeah. Yeah, stop. We need to just do that a couple times, because I don't know if you can see it on here, but water just pissed out. So if you could do that for a couple more times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold it for 2 seconds. Hold it for 3. I'll do. I've just sprayed the injector holes with WD-40 down into the cylinders. Yeah. 1 second. Fucking hell. 2 seconds. 3. 3 again. Yeah, that's just WD-40 that.
Yeah, I smell it.
So I think it's clear. Well, I've got to clear all that out now. So 3. I think it's only coming out of the 2 now. Try again for 2. Yeah, it's just coming out of them 2. Alright. So we've cleared the most forward one. Yeah, I think we're nearly there, you know. I think I can put the injectors back in and try and start it. 100 amp has just blown. Although I don't think it was because of the starter, I think it's just because it's too small a fuse. And we were winding the engine on quite a bit. So new fuses again. It'd be nice to have a good bunch of these fuses. 20 quid a pop, $20 a pop. It's a lot of money. We've gone through, I think, 8 now, 9 maybe, because it's usually 2 on each side that goes. Well, this time only the negative went. This is why I think that it's just because of the sizing and not the actual starter. Whoa, Maru! Just came and threw an apple at me. It's been a couple of days since the fuses popped on the engine, so now we've got more fuses. I've gone with a resettable one. They're like 2.5 times the cost, but because I'm buying so many, I just don't see the point in buying more fuses what cost more than this one. So hopefully this works. I'm just installing it. I've just got to get some screws. That's the new fuse location. Looks pretty good. The fuse works, that's installed. I just turned the engine over to see if there was any more liquid or water in there, and there isn't. It's blowing dry. Now I'm going to install the injectors again, but I'm going to spray a little bit of WD before that happens, and then turn the fuel cock on, try to bleed all the air out that I've put in, and then try the starter, I suppose. Injectors back on, trying to prime the injector lines, whatever they're called. Not sure if I have to turn the engine over for that. A friend of mine said that they're pretty much self-bleeding anyway. I don't want to break it by trying. Seacock's off. Yeah, I'm just a bit apprehensive to try anything yet. We're trying to start the engine. The seawater intake is turned off. So once it's started, I'll turn it off and then I'll put the water back on. I don't want to burn the impeller out. So let's see. Might take a while. Don't want to keep it on for too long. I stopped it.
Okay, Craig stopped it. Let's go!
Yeah, I want to.
Oh my god, I'm very happy right now.
Do you want to just open up the seacock down there?
Yes. Oh my god, it's running, but it sounds weird when I'm honest. Here comes smokes out.
Huh?
Smoke, and on the little one is nothing comes out.
Smoke.
Lots of smoke.
Yeah,
White smoke.
Sounds to me like she's hunting as well. She's like surging and then up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's not the sound we had.
I've got the air filter off, so that could be making some noise difference. But there may be air in the lines still. I'm gonna turn it off there because I don't know if I need to do something. Although it's dark down here, it's ridiculously hot. I'm changing the oil. This is pretty hard to do one-handed. Got it. Renata, could you pass me a tissue, please? Oil is replaced. Fuel filter, oil filter replaced. Now I'm going to try and start the engine properly. Air filter's on, so let's see what it sounds like. It's already on. Sure. Starts first time, which is great. She sounds better with the air filter. Quite a bit of white smoke still. Let's see what we get when we put a bit of revs on it. First of all. none of this works. Volts 14, that's good, that means the alternator's working. Ah, fuck. There's something knocking now. I just throttled forwards and back to quite a few thousand revs, and yeah, that knocking stopped, so maybe it was air. I really don't know. She seems to be running alright though. I need to do a refuel and then get off, I think. That's how you fix a hydrolocked engine. Injectors out, turn it over, loads, and then bit of WD-40, injectors back in, hope and pray to God, oil change, filter change. So nice and easy. There's not much about that on YouTube, so I'm going to put this on there. Maybe it'll help someone, maybe not. As I say, I'm truly an amateur, not even an amateur DIYer, you know. We're getting there. Can you say Daddy did it? Yeah. Thanks for sticking with it if you have.